of you. That's nice, isn't it? That's most people just go on Tinder. Did she just swipe round like no? Oh, that one. We'll take that one. That's next time. We've got one more act in our middle section. Please do what you did with the others. Give him lots of love. Be super supportive. Go wild and crazy with the wonderful Adam Dorr.
Hello. Are we well? Fucking fantastic. Good. I'll introduce myself. So, by day I go by Adam, but by night I'm Ad PM. And people often ask me, were you named after the Bible? And I go, no, otherwise my name would be the Bible. Now I have to let you know I'm a lovely man. People often think that I look like I'm Bilbo about to tell the other hobbits not to go to school tomorrow. But I am really nice. But I was raised Catholic. Any Catholics in the room, give us a cheer. Any happy Catholics in the room, give us a cheer. That means it's working. Yeah. So I was raised Catholic, and it's quite hard being raised Catholic, as I'm sure most of you seem to agree. We didn't listen to normal music. We didn't have Soldier Boy. We had Altar Boy. We didn't have Iron Man and the Avengers. We had Jesus and the disciples. So the only end game I was queuing to see was the Rapture. And if you don't get that joke, you're going to hell. But the worst part about being raised Catholic, in my opinion, was the lack of normal food. We didn't have Quaker Oats. Our religious cereal of choice was Cardinal Crunch. Half the calories, twice the guilt. But religion gets like a really bad rap these days, doesn't it, Sydenham? It gets a really bad rap these days, and I'm an agnostic now, which means I'm an atheist with anxiety. But religion saved my life. It saved my life, so I'm going to be the devil's advocate for God. It saved my life. It stopped my mum getting an abortion. A decision I challenge her on. Because I was like, Mum, women can choose. You chose to keep me. It's very nice. You objectively didn't have to. What I'm trying to tell you is that my younger brother is an athlete, and I'm a comedian, and she doesn't say it, but he is her favourite son. And to be fair, he's my favourite son as well. I think he's doing a great job. No, I'm actually very close to my mum because we're both disabled, which means, of course, we're big fans of the Labour Party. You can hear about my thoughts on them in my new hit single, Don't Angela Rayner on My Parade. Yeah, no, we're both disabled. I'm autistic and dyspraxic. She's hard of hearing. And she's going through a really tough time with her new disability. I think it'd be really nice if we could give her a little round of sympathy. Sound good? Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Sign language round of sympathy, but you get the idea. We are both disabled, and we're both from Kent as well. We're both from Kent. We're both from Canterbury. And people from Canterbury often stereotype these horrible cousin-shagging reform voters. And I just want to let you guys know, I would never, ever in a million years consider voting reform. And I couldn't sleep with my cousin as well. That was also just a joke. She's too much like a sister to me. It would be weird. What would we talk about? My dad, on the other hand, I'm not very close to him. No, I am very close to my dad. He's a big Star Wars fan. We've got like this Star Wars-esque relationship in that he tried to cut off my hand. No, the real reason I'm very close to my dad is that he's a doctor and he goes around curing people of STDs. He's a virologist, he's a hero, and I do my part to help. I never have sex. I am stopping the spread. I'm a hero. Yeah. Yes, no, I'm autistic and I'm left-wing, which means I love trains, but I fucking hate rail privatisation. I like socialism, but not socialising. I was really conflicted when I heard about the tube strikes the other week, because I was like, on the one hand, up the workers, fuck the rich. On the other hand, those are my choo-choos, back off. But I get behind a lot of like left-wing causes. I've been standing up for like the queer community, the Palestinian community, and of course the people pleaser community, who are a wonderful group, don't get me wrong, but they've got an awful protest chant. What do we want? Whatever you want. When do we want it? At your convenience. Say it loud, say it clearly, unless he wants to shut the fuck up, in which case we will. Keir Starmer's a cunt. I do a very good impression of Keir Starmer doing a poo. Would you like to hear it? Yes. Oh, I'm so constipated today, Mr. Speaker. My father was a tool maker, and yet I can barely be a stool maker. And that's Keir Starmer doing a poo. and I'm trying to like be more aware of like certain like political issues. I'm really concerned about the rise of political violence. I mean, we all saw the Charlie Kirk video last month, right? Really concerning. I often compare the Charlie Kirk video to like porn in that it's shouldn't be as accessible as it is. It's everywhere on Twitter, and I am ashamed that I've masturbated to it. I should probably mention my other disability. I've got dyspraxia, which means I've got terrible hand-eye coordination. I don't tie my shoelaces, so I wear boots. I struggle to clean my teeth. But my fingering ability, it's all right. Just all right. I'm not going to like give myself any favours, but it's better than most men, eh, ladies? I'd offer to give you a high five, but I'd miss. My hand-eye coordination is that shit. But yeah, no. Can anyone here do the Macarena? Yeah. You're part of the problem. The Macarena is bad. It's a good song. It's a really good song. I'm autistic, so I've memorised the lyrics, but I am dyspraxic, so I can't do the dance. But also, I think the Macarena is bad for a different reason, and that's that I think it is like fascism, but with groove. They have written the song, and we've got to dance their way to it. I mean, if goose stepping had lyrics, we'd still be doing it. It's really bad. It's really bad. And with the Nazis, we didn't have the benefit of hindsight. We know what the Nazis are like now, but we're following them. But we're dancing. If the people who wrote the Macarena told you to jump, you don't jump. You don't jump. Don't do the Macarena. Don't dance. It's bad. Or if you're gonna dance like a communist. Free. Yeah, this is what I think about. So I chose to be autistic for two reasons, really. Now, the first reason I chose to be autistic was to become funny. And I was 4 years old when I got my diagnosis. It was 2006. The NHS worked back then. And I went to my doctor, and he looked me in the eye, and I looked back, because I could do that back then. And he said to me, "Are you in for a routine check?" And I said, "No, I want you to give me the autism vaccine." And he went, "Adam, it's Tylenol." And then eventually I went to him, "Look, listen here, please give me autism, or at least give me a reason why you can't give it to me." And he was like, "Well, I can't give it to you, because Adam, you are very handsome, you're very charming, you're very well adjusted, you're going to make a woman very happy one day." And I said, "That's a really weird thing to say to a 4-year-old doctor." But I'm Catholic, so I understand. And eventually I got talking to him, and he said he'd give me autism on one condition, and as I prove I'm already a little bit neurodivergent. And there was nothing remotely unusual about me at the time, except for one thing, and that's that I can name every single Pokemon. There are 1,025 Pokemon, and I remember that number because it's the exact same number of genders J.K. Rowling thinks the left have made up. And I told my doctor this, and he said, "Adam, your reference has gone over my head, because this is 2006, and J.K. Rowling is only known for being an overrated children's author, and not a bigot." Again, there'd be 493 Pokemon in 2006. Look it up, I'm not lying. Not 1,025, and I said, "Exactly. You're a character in a flashback created by an autistic person for the sake of a stand-up comedy set. Therefore, I'm already autistic and we're existing in a paradox, and you're not real. And the only way to free us from the simulation is for you to give me the fucking jab." I'm aware I've just made myself look like a massive nerd, and I'm really not. I've only been in 3 Dungeons & Dragons campaigns today. Yeah, no, the other reason I chose to be autistic was to make a difference, because I read recently, and this is a genuinely quite harrowing statistic, that 3 out of 5 autistic people experience suicidal thoughts, suicidal ideation, some even follow through with it. And I think we can all agree it's awful and we really need to beat it, but what's especially bad is that Elon Musk isn't fucking one of them. And on that wonderful note, I've been Adam Dorr, you've been wonderful, have a wonderful rest of the day.
Right, we're going to have our second little interval. You did a great job in the first one, so just get out there and do that again. Stick to that. Whatever you did in the first interval.